Feldman, and we are here with WVVH at East Hampton Studios in Wainscott for Fran Drescher's Cancer Schmancer event on Father's Day. So we are here with Fran Drescher at her Cancer Schmancer event in the Hamptons today. Hi, thanks for talking to us.
Oh, thank you for having us. I mean, we're just so thrilled to be here, and it's nice whenever I get an opportunity to really help promote what we do at Cancer Schmancer and why it's so important for American families to embrace our philosophy so that they can diminish the risk of cancer in their home with their family and friends.
Yeah, and it's actually something personal to me because I lost my mother to breast cancer 8 years ago.
Aww.
And thank you. And
it's a profound loss.
Yeah.
You know, the reason why we lose loved ones to cancer almost always is due to late-stage diagnosis.
Exactly. 100%, that's what happened.
That's what, you know, Cancer Schmancer is all about, because we are changing the way people think about cancer. If you catch it on arrival, 95% survival. Stage 1 is the cure. And, you know, also there are many ways that we can help diminish our risk of cancer mortalities. And definitely early detection is important. You know, you feel something, you know something's not right, that's when you're getting the whisper. And you can deny it, but the day will come when you deny it no more. So you have to really change your thinking and saying, well, this could be nothing, but God forbid it's something. I want to catch it right on the onset because I need to be alive and well for my family. And all too often people get scared and they try and ignore it and they think whatever it is, it'll go away. But it doesn't go away, it just gets worse. And what we need to do is transform from being patients into medical consumers, gain courage, recognize the early warning whispers and the tests that are available, because they may not even be on the menu at the doctor's office, and live more preventatively. We can right here and now start reducing our risk of cancer by changing our lifestyle.
Yeah.
95% of most cancers are environmentally caused.
Yeah, and I definitely think that that was a factor with my mother, but I also think she did catch it late. She didn't know what to even be asking doctors. What are some questions that people should be asking their doctors?
Well, you know, if you feel there's something wrong, it behooves you to do a little research on the internet and see if you can figure out what it may be and what tests are available for that. You could go onto websites like cancerschmancer.org, where we list many symptoms and also tell you what tests to ask for. And if your doctor is saying, no, I don't think you need this, or it's too early, it might be more of an insurance issue. And, you know, don't let that be the reason why you're not getting detected early. Save your Christmas Club accounts for tests that, you know, insurance companies won't pay for, because the best gift you can give your family is a long and healthy life.
And there's a lot of resistance with all these tests. Why do you think they're not being covered, and where is this resistance coming from? We need them. Why wouldn't they be covered? It just seems like a no-brainer.
Well, it's coming from big business health insurance, because at the end of the day, it's cheaper to treat the few people, the minority of people that get the disease, even though odds are they won't live because it's in the later stages. It's cheaper for them to do that than it is to test everybody earlier with a, you know, like a diagnostic tool, not necessarily a cancer screening tool. So, but what they're not taking into account is the profound loss and impact it has on our, you know, us, our families, the community, and also the very psyche of a nation who lets this happen. So that's what we're trying to turn around as well, and why I supported, you know, Obama's health initiative, because the more government gets involved in people's health care, the more you're going to see prevention as a way of treating health problems. The healthier society you will see. You know, the French are healthier than we are because they don't want to wait until people get sick. They want to encourage you to live well.
Right. Yeah. And also, as you were saying, a part of it is a healthy lifestyle and eating well and taking care of yourself. What do you do in that realm to keep yourself healthy? And what would you suggest people do?
Well, number one, reduce stress. Number two, drink a lot of water that's not in plastic. And don't smoke. Try and stay at a moderate body weight, because if you get into that obese level, you're increasing your risk of disease by 300%. And, you know, did I say reduce your stress?
Yeah.
Yeah, exercise. You know, that's very helpful in reducing your strength. Stop and smell the roses, and eat more healthy whole foods. Let go of the processed foods. Let go of, you know, the saturated fats, and eat more whole foods, more healthy foods, more organic foods, less meats, and more fruit and vegetables. And what you put on your skin and what you bring into your home also should be as toxic-free as possible.
Yeah. And your skin, by the way, is amazing. It's like glowing. Don't go in the sun. But I just wanted to ask you finally, after going through everything you've been through, and how do you find the strength to do all this? Isn't there a part of you that's just like, I'm healthy now, I just want to move on, I don't want to think about it? How do you find all this strength?
You know, I find strength in when I see people and they say I saved their life. It's the way I make sense out of the senseless, because I feel like I got famous, I got cancer, and I live to talk about it. And my giving back is helping other people with everything that I've learned, because, you know, otherwise, why did I get it? I have to make sense out of it, because, you know, I had to get a radical hysterectomy. I'd never had children, so that's a bitter pill to swallow. I had to somehow turn it around in my head, gain control over the situation, and feel like there was some kind of a master plan for me. And I'm living through that, and it's been the most purposeful thing I could ever imagine. And it, you know, saves me, and it's given me a whole different perspective and balance to my life that I never dreamed or imagined possible. And, you know, I'm the president and visionary of the Cancer Schmancer movement. Now we've got a kids movement as a subdivision of it called WTF. They are, the kids of the day are the first generation to be predicted to not live as long as their parents in human history. So we don't want to make that a self-fulfilling prophecy. We've got to educate them when they're very young to start making healthier lifestyle choices.
Thank you so much for everything you do, and you're really an inspiration.
I appreciate it, and thanks to all your viewers and listeners.
So we're here with some of the families that are attending the Cancer Schmancer event. We're here with Jordan.
Hello, hello.
And his daughter Riley.
Hi.
And Callie.
Hi.
So guys, is today the best Father's Day you've had?
Yes.
And why is your dad the best father?
Because he'd be so nice.
Ah, he's so nice. And what's the most fun thing to do here at the East Hampton Studios today? What do you think?
Everything's fun so far.
Oh, but, I mean, I'm looking at this, and I'm going to do that. That's the best thing. Have you done it?
Yeah. I did it too. It's fun. There's a huge slide at the end.
Oh my goodness. And you got your face painted? What is that?
It's a shark with waves.
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful.
And what about the big slide at the end? Did you guys have a race?
Yeah.
Who won?
Yeah.
brought you here today?
Well, Lori Meadoff and everything that they're doing here at Cancer Schmancer and the preventative finding first detection, I think is a great message. To learn today that 1 out of 2 men get cancer is frightening. It's eye-opening.
I'm Brian. We're here with Hamptons TV, and I'm very happy to be here today. I'm gonna take over for Rachel. I'm happy to be here helping cancer patients.
How about you, Paul? You happy to help everybody in the hospital?
Yeah.
Tell the cameras here.
I'm happy to help everyone in the hospital.
And is today the best Father's Day ever?
Yes.
Why is your dad a great dad?
Because on his Father's Day, he likes to boss us around.
That is a great Father's Day. And what's the most fun thing that you did here today at East Hampton Studios?
I like the bridge thing.
You did? What about you, Brian?
I like the bridge thing.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And I also like the part behind the bridge.
You did? I thought that was the most fun too. What?
Say Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
How did you get involved with the event today?
Well, my wife, Catherine, is a breast cancer survivor, so we are thrilled to be here supporting Cancer Schmancer.
And how did you find out about Cancer Schmancer?
I got to know Cancer Schmancer through Dee Ricks and met Fran and just thought it was an amazing organization that she's put together, and I just think she's doing so much to help other people, so really want to be a part of it.
Wow. And how many years are you cancer-free now?
Oh, it's just been, about 3 years now.
Wow. It's amazing. Congratulations. And happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you very much. It's a wonderful Father's Day.
Yeah, and we're so glad to have you here, and we're so glad to have you guys supporting this amazing event.
It's great to be here. It's really nice. It's great. The coolest place in the Hamptons today. Everyone should be here.
And thrilled to honor Michael, who's the most wonderful father we know.
We're here with Dee Ricks and her son. What's your name?
John.
Hi, John. And Dee is a cancer survivor, and you're also on the board of directors of Cancer Schmancer, right? How did you get involved?
Well, I met Lori. My documentary is coming out. It's an HBO documentary. It's called The Education of Dee Ricks. And it's a story about me as a white successful woman and what I go through fighting cancer versus Cynthia, who was African American and uninsured when we found her. So it's really a strong piece about healthcare disparities. And I met Lori Meadoff, who runs Cancer Schmancer, and she's like, you and Fran have to meet. And we did, and the synergies is great. And she's been such an advocate for my cause, which is patient navigation. And she's been helping me in Washington work through the kinks to really make patient navigation part of the Healthcare Reform Act.
And you guys have been working hard with the Healthcare Reform Act. What do you think are the reasons that we can't get these things covered? And there is so much, that there's so many problems to try to get simple tests covered.
I think it's not a matter of it being covered because everyone in America has access, even those that are immigrants. It's called emergency Medicaid. The problem is people don't know that they have access. And so it takes a person, such as a patient navigator, to take that person that may not speak English, that may not be able to speak or understand how to read, to go in there and navigate them through the system, because everyone in this country has access, regardless if you're a citizen or not. And that's not known in this country today. And quite frankly, they want to keep it under wraps.
Right. And early detection is Fran's mission. And did you catch yours early? Were you able to do that?
I caught mine stage 2, and I was very fortunate that I did catch it early. So I think that early detection is important, but if you really look at the 100 million Americans in the U.S. that are diagnosed or have a disease, they usually come in stage 3 or 4 as it pertains to cancer because they don't have the access that people that have the means to take care of themselves.
Yeah. And what are you teaching your son so that he stays healthy and safe his whole life?
Well, we're trying to work on no fried food.
How's that going, John?
Not well. But it's about eating right, and it's about taking care of your body and being aware and really understanding the environmental dangers and the carcinogenics that are out there, And I think if you start young working with your children like We the Future does, then you can hopefully make a difference and make an impact.
Right. WTF is We the Future, which is the children's part of Cancer Schmancer, right?
Correct.
And I bet you're real happy that your mom is here today with you, right?
Yeah.
And what's been the most fun part of today and everything that's going on at East Hampton Studios?
Well, most of it, the bouncy castle and all the video games.
It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. We're here with Donna Karen, and what brings you here today to the Cancer Schmancer event?
Well, I think Fran has done an amazing work bringing the awareness to cancer that it's not okay, but we've got to deal with it. And she brings awareness. And cancer has been very affected in my life. My husband died 10 years ago from lung cancer, and I think we've been on a similar path. You know, unfortunately, she became the patient, not the loved one. But for either patients or loved ones, a huge awareness has to take on, and you know how we can care for cancer patients and all patients, and that's what I do at your Urban Zen. So we're completely affiliated in our point of view and what we do.
Yeah, and you know, she talked a lot about not just the tests that you should get, but also how to live a healthy lifestyle, and you're definitely an advocate of that. And
well, I think Urban Zen is all about, you know, past, present, and future, taking on a practice, you know, whether it's healthy food, nutrition, yoga, mindfulness, bringing it into schools, bringing it into the hospitals, and respecting the cultures, because it really is what we need to have a healthy life.
yeah. And who is this beautiful little person
My
with
granddaughter, Stefania.
Hi, Stefania. How are you?
Good.
She's having a blast.
Happy Father's Day, son.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful day so far. The boys woke up early as usual, but they came and snuggled with Dad, then they went off and played while I slept in.
And they brought him coffee in bed.
And it was so cute because we were staying in a hotel and they hadn't gone out and bought a card, and so Francois grabbed the iPad, went into the notes section and wrote me a Happy Father's Day card electronically. It's green.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I mean, it's so much better than writing on the walls with crayons like I used to do.
Well, we try to avoid that. No wall writing, unless it's a mural.
Right. Well, obviously.
Well, that's one of the reasons we didn't really redo our house until the boys were, what were they, 2 and 4, 3 or 5, because, you know, when you have toddlers, it's hard to make sure, you can't watch them 24/7 and make sure the crayons don't go on the wall. And we did have a few marks early on, but once we did the house,
yes,
it's all been fine since then.
Post-renovation, no writing on the wall, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So you're here for the Cancer Schmancer event. How did you both get involved?
Well, we were thrilled to come out to support Fran's organization because one of the things in her mission statement that really stuck with us is early detection. That is what keeps people from dying when they struggle with cancer. Simon's got some firsthand experience with that with members of his family.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things, as the Fran's website says, you know, 90% of people who are diagnosed with cancer actually survive. You know, my first wife is a 17-year survivor of breast cancer. My sister is now 5 years surviving with breast cancer. And in both those instances, the reason they're alive is it was detected early enough before the tumor had grown too large. So, you know, through education and so on, early detection is key.
It really is. And I think the most important thing is that people don't really know what to talk to their doctors about. And that's what you have to find out.
Exactly. And one thing that Lori, Fran's partner in the business, was talking to us about is their education for the youth, because they're going out and teaching kids about how to think about what's a carcinogen and how you can make sure that you're on the alert and that you know what's going on in your own body. Because if you know what's going on in your own body, then when something starts to happen that's not so normal, you can see that, you can feel that.
And also, you've got to be smart and go to the doctor. You know, I'm 47, approaching the magical age of 50, where you've then got to start thinking about cancer down there. And, you know, Giuliani survived from what a lot of men do, but prostate cancer, if it's not caught early enough, can be fatal, but it's one of the easiest ones to cure if they catch it early. So again, early detection is the key. So go and see your doctor and have them do the checks, however unpleasant they might be.
It's worth it in the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, do we like mammograms? No, we don't. I'm not looking forward to my first one, but are you going to get them? Absolutely.
2 minutes of discomfort versus...
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and on a lighter note, are you guys out here for the summer? Are you going to be spending most of your time here?
We go back and forth. It's a busy summer for us. It's a work-filled summer. We're going to be traveling a lot for our business. We're also back in the city now writing for the newspaper Metro US. So we've got a lot going on, but you'll see us out here.
We're back on July 16th for
Dan's Two Forks. We're on the committee for that. So, we'll get out here when we can.
Feldman, and we are here with Leah, who is the performer at the Cancer Schmancer event. So how did you get involved with this event?
Well, I started working with Mike Wudyka about a month ago. I sang here at one of his concerts, and basically he invited me back for this event, and I'm really glad to be here.
And I heard a rumor that you were involved with American Idol. What was that about?
I was. I did American Idol the last 2 years in a row, made it to the top 90, and I've just been continuing to pursue my dreams and go after what I love to do.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you're a local from around here?
Yeah, I'm from Medford, but I've been singing a lot in the Hamptons lately and just kind of getting my name out here and meeting a lot of people. So, yeah.
It's really great. And this event, Cancer and Fran Drescher, do you feel any kind of connection to it? Do you know anything about it? Or?
Well, I mean, I looked it up, and I just think it's like a really good cause, because I think when anything happens that really affects you in a health way, and you can really change people's lives and just help them rather than to become worried and scared about it, you take action and you move forward to do something that's going to motivate people to really fight for the cure and, just not give up on the hope that you have when you hear bad news.
Yeah, I actually think that's a big part of our message. Right. So what's the future for you in your singing career?
I just look forward to recording more and hopefully putting out an album by the end of the year. And honestly, I just want to inspire people with singing great music and really bring back some old school jazz to the scene, and kind of like a little bit of Adele, and just really bring back like the old school sound and get people to come together in a great way, which music is really what music is all about, bringing people together.
Well, your voice is amazing. I heard you saying it's beautiful, so good luck in your career. You're watching WVVH Hamptons Television out of East Hampton Studios.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today in the beautiful East Hampton Studios. It makes me so proud to see all you wonderful, beautiful families celebrating your good health and joy. God bless you all. Now, I would like to give this lovely award to our host today, who's provided us with this beautiful studio for everybody. He's going to get our Father of the Year award because it is Father's Day. I've met his children, and we really, really appreciate his support. And anybody that takes their Father's Day to put together something like this and support an organization like ours is A-OK with me. So please give a warm welcome to our Father of the Year, Michael Wudyka. Look at his two handsome boys.
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time and your effort. And the cure for cancer. And also, thank you, Dee Dee, for all that you've done. We really appreciate it. You should come up here as well. Come on up, Dee Dee. She's coming up now. These are my boys, Tucker and Wyatt. Without them, I wouldn't be a father. So, and thank you so much for choosing me. I think, before you have children, I think your children choose the parents. And I've been very blessed to have these guys choose me. So it's the least I can do is hopefully do my very best with them every day, trying hard. And some days are more successful than others. For all of you parents and fathers out there, you know what I mean. And keep the chin up, keep pushing, and be consistent. So God bless. Thank you so much. And thank you. So we've got, where's Dee Dee?
So I feel very honored to have Fran here today. When I first met her for the first time, I'm like, is this chick for real? I mean, I watched her show for years, and I loved her. And then I spent several hours with her just talking about our experiences as survivors and our work to advocate for those that don't have a voice. And I found out that not only was Fran for real, but She's one of the most articulate, smart women, and what she's done through her advocacy work in Washington, it's something for me to aspire to. So it's a huge honor to have Fran here today. And Michael, to the best father I know, you're incredible, and I love you.
We're here with Michael Wudyka, who is the owner of East Hampton Studios. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. And he is being elected Father of the Year, elected by his two children, who are
Wyatt and Tucker.
Handsome men you've created here.
Thank you so much.
So I think what's important to know is, why is he Father of the Year?
I don't know. I can't find a reason why he wouldn't be. Tell you the truth.
He's a good dad. He knows what we want and helps us out with anything we need, and he's always there for us whenever we need him, and he's a really reliable guy.
Nice. And this is your soundstage. You own this place.
East Hampton Studio. Yes, we've been very fortunate. We have this. We have Cirque Hampton's coming up over 4th of July weekend, which is Cirque du Soleil. We brought all the talent from Las Vegas and Toronto to have our 90-minute show out here. That's going to be wonderful. We have concerts going out all summer long, and also charity events that we take place like this. It's wonderful.
Yeah, how did you get involved with Cancer Schmancer?
Well, actually, a good friend of ours, Dee Dee Ricks, she actually is a cancer survivor who's having a show called The Education of Dee Dee Ricks on HBO. And she had met Fran, and they wanted to start bringing some interest out into the Hamptons, and we thought we'd host them here, so we were really fortunate to have them.
That's amazing, and it's wonderful what you're doing and educating all these people, especially the young people. What other events should we look forward to?
Well, we obviously, the one on 4th of July, we have a great show, art show for a couple of weeks with John Codling. We've got 3 movies starting in September over here, so we've got a lot of production, a lot of events, charity events going on, so we've been really lucky.
Exciting. Are you guys involved with anything going on here?
We set all this up, or at least helped some of it.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And we're taking it all down.
Your crew, basically.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's your service. Absolutely. That's why you have boys.
Yeah. So our own VVH is run out of East Hampton Studios. How did you get involved with the VVH guys?
Well, Greg and Ernie first from WVVH. We've been friends for about 12 years, and we wanted to put something very special together for the Hamptons. So joining East Hampton Studio and WVVH Hamptons Television, no better marriage than we could possibly have. Now, we're really fortunate. Not only do we have a television station that started WVVH, we also have Matt. He also does editing. We've got producers, directors. We have publicists. We've got everything, one-stop shop here at East Hampton Studio. So for great events like we have here at Cancer Schmancer, as well as upcoming feature films that we're doing, and we just finished a film called Knuckleheads, and we've got Stephen Bauer coming out. He's from Manny from Scarface. He's going to be doing some stuff for some live content, some new content. So we're reformatting and we're reviving WVVH. It's going to be exciting.
What about theater? I think this is a great place to make a theater, like a stage theater.
So you want to be on Broadway?
A little bit.
Gal's on Broadway. All of a sudden she's like, "Can we put something around me?"
I would like an entertainment show on VVH, kind of like Access Hollywood, starring, I don't know, maybe me. I mean, I'm here.
Yes, might as well. And actually, look at all the great local talent that we have.
Right?
Yes. So we'd love to do Broadway. We're actually looking at fashion shows. I think that would be a great forum for that.
Yeah.
So basically, on the Sun, we have 18,000 square feet, and we're here, and it's built for this. So we're very fortunate. Thank you.
You're doing some really great stuff for creative people like me who are interested and who want to be involved in it, and it's really good work.
I actually sit on the Suffolk County Film Commission with Greg. Greg and I are both on that, and I'm also the chairman of the East Hampton Media Advisory Council. So our responsibility is to bring media out to the area, and that's what we're committed in doing. And our forum here helps us do that.
Yeah.
So for all of those out there who are interested in working in the Hamptons, send some information to easthamptonstudio.com. We'll put you on, because we need hairdressers and PAs and everyone else, directors, producers. We need them all out here because we actually have a lot of people coming to work.
Yeah.
So we need it.
Unless you're 5'8" and blonde, because we got that covered.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for hosting this
Really
event.
appreciate
It's
it.
been an amazing day, and we really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining us at this wonderful event at the East Hampton Studios today for Cancer Schmancer. And remember Fran's mission statement: early detection is the cure.